coming up at 4 minutes past 1. Okay, we'll take this opportunity to have a look at these runners in the yard here. Just this small field of 5. Number 1 is Magnaforce, with Rosie Marnie being legged aboard now. The Chestnut, he was beaten by 5 lengths on Cup Day down at Esperance. 3 starts ago, he showed some cheek first up when finishing second behind Bondi Bubbles, who went on to win the 3-year-old Magic Millions at Pinjarra. So that form line reads well. We just need to see the Magnaforce we saw 3 starts ago. He is an equal outsider in the field of 5 at $8. Number 2, Noble Reflection, for the Joanna Offen yard. Jade McNaught has been legged aboard, heading out onto the track now. First start at the KBRC today for Noble Reflection. Finished 6th in the Esperance Sprint, 3 lengths behind Budgerigar. Another chance at $8. Number 3 is Timescale, with the Peter Fernie yard. Chanel Cooper, 3 kilo claiming apprentice. This will be Chanel's first ride at the KBRC today. 56 kilos is the weight with the claim. Last run was in the Coolgardie Sprint last year, went 4 lengths behind at Men's Club. Just had the 4 runs at Kalgoorlie last year, and that was after being transferred to Kambana Lodge midway through a preparation. Fresh legs today, fresh preparation. Timescale being kept very safe in the market at $3.40. Number 4 is Gluten Free, the favourite from the Peter Fernie yard, just trotting up the straight now. Natasha Faithfull in the saddle, comes off a last start 7th in a graduation at Perth at Ascot Racecourse. Finished 4.5 behind Woburn Gold, who we know is a progressive type. Prior to that, when first up, finished 2nd behind Vampy at Play. Those form lines read superior, and that's the reason Gluten Free is an even money chance. And rounding out the field is the galloper next to Gluten Free in No Dust on Me for Paul Tapper and Christy Bennett. Finished 2nd in a benchmark 58 last start when carrying 58 kilos. Drops 3 kilos today. Finished a length behind Blazing Passion last start. No Dust on Me is currently at $6. Pay 1-2 in the first tier, a field of 5. They're heading around to the 1200 metre start. This is the Regal Engineering Handicap. We're getting underway in a couple minutes' time. Yeah, mate. What's that, sorry? Yeah, most of it, yeah. Take a bit of a preview or something like that, or? Yep. Yep, no worries. Too easy. Magnaforce, Gluten Free, No Dust on Me, Noble Reflection, Timescale, Noble Reflection, No Dust on Me, Gluten Free, Magnaforce. Okay, we're 90 seconds off start time here for the running of race number 1. Gluten free, your favourite. Slightly on the drift, out to $2.25. Time scale has had support, $3.30 into $2.90. But gluten free will still jump your favourite in this small field. Gluten free, who's had the benefit of a couple of runs coming into this race today. Second at Pinjarra. 2 starts back when resuming, then backed that up with a midfield performance behind Woburn Gold at Ascot. Time scale comes into this race first up today. No trials. Last run was back in September of last year in the Coolgardie Sprint, of course on the Coolgardie Cup race card. Finished 9th behind the stablemate in Men's Club. Just the 4 runs at the track here last year, yielding the 1 minor placing, finished 3rd on 1 occasion. So runners are starting to come forward here. Magnaforce, the Chestnut, the first one to come forward. This is start 54 for Magnaforce today. Gluten free, the favourite, joining the line. Here comes Time Scale, who's firmed in the market, $2.90 with Tab Touch. So we're just awaiting No Dust on Me and also Noble Reflection to complete the line, and we'll be set for the first. So No Dust on Me locked away. Here comes Noble Reflection. Thanks, Marty. Tab Radio on board now. Stand by, we're set to get season 2024 underway at the KBRC. Red lights on, gates fly back, they're off racing. Now No Dust on Me from outside, had early speed, but Magnaforce railing through early on together with the mare Time Scale. They were being followed by the favourite Gluten Free, who's only 2.5 off the lead early on 4th, and last of all it's Noble Reflection. So the field of 5, they head to the Charles Street side of the course, and it's Time Scale who found the front. Shows out a length and 3/4 over Magnaforce, holding the fence second. No Dust on Me on the improve around the outside with the featherweight. They were followed next of all by Gluten Free, who's at the back with Noble Reflection. So they start to compact with 500 metres to run as they approach the straight, and it's still Time Scale held together. Leads out by just over a length, No Dust on Me. Then we had Magnaforce down on the inside 3rd, Noble Reflection and Gluten Free. This $2.25 favourite been relegated to last prior to the straight. Straightening up for the run home, they balance up its Time Scale, being joined by No Dust on Me. Gluten Free into the clear now, together with Noble Reflection and then Magnaforce. No Dust on Me hits the lead. Here's the fave now, Gluten Free. It's Gluten Free who levels up now, goes on by for Faithfull, and Gluten Free goes on and wins a half a length. No Dust on Me second, 3rd Time Scale, 4th Magnaforce, and last of the 5 was Noble Reflection. Gluten Free has let down in good style at the top of the straight, was just relegated to last as Noble Reflection made its run. Magnaforce was sitting on the fence just behind the speed early on, but as they balanced up, Faithfull let Gluten Free find his feet and then just popped him into the clear on the inside of Noble Reflection and has gone home too strong, producing probably the fastest sectional in the race, you would think, to win by a half a length. For your winner, Gluten Free for Peter Fernie and Tash Faithfull. Second in is the 5, No Dust on Me. That's 3 seconds on the trot now for the 10-year-old. Continues to race well and keeping the prize money ticking over. 3 gets 3rd Time Scale and 1 will get 4th in Magnaforce. 4, 5, 3 and 1. A half a length by 2.5. No time available, but a good win here by number 4, Gluten Free, justifying the short price in the first from Kalgoorlie. Gluten Free by Gingerbread Man from Saffron Fire. Owned by Andrew Ingalls, trained by Peter Fernie and ridden by Tash Faithfull. This 8-year-old brings up win 7 today at start 51 and looks to have returned in good style this preparation, Gluten Free. Second in was the 5, No Dust on Me for Paul Tapper and Christy Bennett by Saxon from Lust for Dust. Owned by Paul Tapper, Nicky Jordan, the estate of J Tapper and also B Tapper. No Dust on Me finishes second. Third was the 3, that's Time Scale, the pacemaker in the race for Peter Fernie And Chanel Cooper by press statement from before the present. Owned by Andrew Ingalls, Annabelle Ingalls, also Miss A. Topham, T. Topham, G. Bowden and Mrs. K. Bowden. Fourth in was the one Magna Force for Trev Tasker and Rosie Marnie. 4, 5, 3 and 1 after the first. Race 2 is next. It's coming up at 1:39 and that is the Challenge Drilling Handicap over the 1400. No changes to the field in your race book. Having a early look at the market, Fleur Delacour for Chris Willis and Austin Gallardi is your favourite at 2.35 with Tab Touch. Talk About You on the second line at 3.60. Arcadia Jewel at $4.80. Upward others. Fleur Delacour, your favourite in race 2. That's coming up at 1:39. In the meantime, interim numbers 4, 5, 3 and 1 after the running of race number 1.